Good morning and what's up, YouTube? Cinematical Talking Chris is back with a monthly blog video featuring some new channel announcements. Before I can even begin in discussing all that, you might be asking me, dude, what happened to your hair? Did you get a haircut recently? To answer that question, yes, you are correct. I just got one recently from my stepmother, which she did her best, but I still think it came out pretty good, which I still like, honestly. Yup. That said, in beginning this monthly vlog video, March has been a decent month last month. Sorry I got tongue-tied there, but don't you worry. Stuff happens. As I was saying, March was a decent month last month. Not much of anything monumental going on, except for a few things, to which I like to say, first off, I finally completed my bestie's gift on DeviantArt. It was a project that took 2 months in the making due to the fact I was on and off on sketching the characters she selected me to sketch, and I have carefully sketched and inked all these characters he wanted me to, including 2 that were first-timers to me, which I took plenty of time in research as for inspiration and nailing that style by my style. Overall, piece came out pretty good, even though background could have been better, but that's alright. I still like the coloring that I did. It reminds me of that one time I did for the Code Geass piece that back in 2019 when there was a contest of the new film coming out. It took me 3 days to do that piece. And starting from research and inspiration, the next day characters, and then do it all in one go by inking and coloring and of course adding the background. That was 2019. Wow. That piece I still considered one of the greatest I've ever worked on, but definitely a lot of hard work. I still remember it to this day, as I still have it post on my DeviantArt page, and also the actual piece I did. Whew. My father has been working on that 39 Chevy his grandfather and he were working on that he bought and took home. It is almost officially completed thanks to his friends who are master mechanics in building cars. And I'm looking forward to see how things go, apparently. I cannot wait to write it in and see how it looks completely modified and how it feels. Whew. I also have been pretty much working mostly with the family in and out now that spring is here. So this season's gonna be quite busy, to be honest, but it feels good to be out and doing around the house. Also, my brother had a little health scare recently, but apparently he's doing much better as he will be getting a testing as soon as possible sometime this month. I do send him good vibes. I know he discussed what happened, but I hope he's not having the same thing I'd have back in the past many times. But glad to be he's alive as well. I am too. Also, been focusing on other things on my channel and sharing the amazing MGM collection, as you've probably seen already, and planning to share more as I plan to do some more art on DeviantArt as well. I know there's more to life than all that. Just gotta focus on other things happening in life too, and take your time at it. And exactly. And I went to a hockey game late last month with my family and a friend of theirs as well. Ignore the background. It's busy all the time, I will say. Well, almost. But as I was saying, I went to a hockey game with my family and a friend of theirs. It was our local team's final game for the season. And they didn't win this time, but still, it's a fine watch. Watch indeed. It was my third time going to a hockey game, and I love seeing hockey. He can be quite wild in how these players are, but nonetheless, good stuff to watch if you're into sports. I don't go to sports game too often than I had in the past, but it's always nice to see it in person. Even though I do watch some of it on TV occasionally, if it's football or basketball or even hockey. Yeah, and apparently, well, my stepmother has not been feeling well since yesterday, sadly. I think it's because of her stomach issues again. She was sent to the ER last night, yet the doctors didn't had her hospitalized this time. But I wonder what's up with her stomach, Mick, recently. Man, some scary stuff happening again, and it's April already. Can't believe we're in April already, and whatnot. And oh, old user I know just messaged me late last week, sending me some congratulations on how my channel's progressing, and caught up with me a little with a tiny note that I should not, I should stop mentioning his old username because, well, that's life basically, as well promoting him. I mean, I know what he's gone through recently, so to that user, if you are watching this, my mistake, as I owe you an apology or two, to which I know I've already replied in in the email, so I hope you understand, as I too understand, and won't happen again, buddy. I hope you're doing well overall, as you keep watching more great films nonetheless. Whew. I won't mention his name this time, but I think you may know who I could be talking about. If not, then don't worry too much on that. Whew. And from the first time, I've just recently watched Code Geass, but one of its OVAs where they spoof Alice in Wonderland. Very Mighty Pythons-esque, to which I enjoyed it overall, as I plan on officially watching the entire series on Netflix sometime this spring, so expect some Code Geass goodness as well. Meanwhile, I was into a little bit of Ozploitation and Just Franco, but right now I'm getting back into a Star Trek mood and Jean Roland this week lately, so my mix in films kind of changed a bit. You know, happens all the time when you're a cinephile. Well, pretty much that sums up everything in my monthly blog video. Wish there was more monumental times that, you know, yes, stuff happens. I'd like to see more good things going on. Alright, enough said on that for right now. I'd like to make a few quick channel announcements. First of all, with my MGM collection done in time for celebrating its 99th anniversary, I would like to do some more studio showcase for my entire film collection. I know this year marks a 100th anniversary of not one, but two major studios, as I will be sharing, of course, both Warner Brothers and Disney. So, yes, in trend of Justin Hyman and Joshua Cook, I will be sharing my entire Warner Brothers collection on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray, followed by Disney on VHS and DVD. If you two are watching this video, as I'm giving you a shout out, excellent work as always. Keep at it no matter what, my friends. Also, I've been thinking about doing a personal weekly series called 5 for Fridays, which I discuss 5 things in regards of cinema, anime, possibly some other things, all I like, doing a small top 5 list with discussion. Also, I will be sharing my entire manga collection as still planned, and also the possibility of sharing either Paramount Pictures or Universal Pictures collection, all on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray from my entire film collection, which we'll see whatever comes first. And also, I will be doing a special Just Franco discussion since this month commemorates the death of his anniversary, but might like to do it on his birthday next month though. And speaking of master filmmaker's birthday, I originally wanted to do this in time, but I missed it out, so better late than never, as I'd like to do my filmography ranking discussion on David Cronenberg, to which he just turned 80 years old. So be on the lookout for that as well. Whew. Well, I guess that's about it for what I have. So expect some of those sometime this spring. It's going to be busy on and off with life. And I do hope you enjoyed watching this latest monthly blog and some new stuff I have announced coming in my channel. Until then, I wish you a good month of April, and to those who are new on my channel, please enjoy what I have, and feel free to subscribe if you like my stuff. Ciao for now, mate.